Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube live, which we are with your questions and our answers on big stories of the day. So today we are live with your questions on the Maharashtra elections, and there appears to be a Maha standoff between the BJP and the Shiv Sena over exactly how the new government is going to shape up in Maharashtra. And as we know, the BJP and the Shiv Sena fought in alliance together, but the BJP dropped its numbers. It came down to 105 seats. The Shiv Sena was at 57 seats. The BJP was earlier at 22 seats. It came down to 105. So the Shiv Sena, I think, is using that fact that the BJP has come down to try to once again assert itself, try to play the role of a difficult ally, and they are saying that we want power to be shared 50-50. So what exactly does this mean, and what is the future that this holds for the government of Maharashtra? So the questions are coming in thick and fast. From Instagram we have a bunch of questions, and just to tell you, by the way, that you can go on to any of the platforms, onto YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and you can ask me questions with the hashtag #AskSreenivasan, and I will get back to you. Okay, but just make sure that these are questions and not statements, and that they are political and connected to this particular story. So Sahil Iqbal asks, what does a 50-50 formula mean? Well, Sahil, that's actually something a lot of people have been scratching their heads over. I interviewed Sanjay Raut of the Shiv Sena today. He said that means 50-50 power sharing of everything: the chief minister's posts, cabinet posts, all the various important posts that make up the government. At least that's how they understand it. King Khan asks, if 50-50 formula is confirmed, will Maharashtra have two chief ministers? Well, Mr. Khan, if that is indeed your name, that is what the Sena is suggesting, that if the BJP agrees, then it will be 2.5 years of BJP and then 2.5 years of Shiv Sena, or the other way around. So kind of rotational system of chief ministership. But as we know as of now, that the BJP so far has not given any indication that they are on board with it. Asif Iqbal asks, are the Congress and NCP approaching Shiv Sena to form the government? That's a very good question. According to both the Shiv Sena saying this on record, that I put this to Sanjay Raut, and what he said is the Shiv Sena has taken the line that they would not like to do that. They would like to respect the dharma of the coalition, but if the BJP doesn't give it any option, then they will have to talk to others. They're open to talking to others. As he said, politics mein koi sadhu sant nahi hota. So that's exactly the game, or that's exactly the way the Shiv Sena is playing it. The only thing to remember is that this is also possibly bravado. This is also just a way of putting pressure on the BJP, because at the end of the day, it's highly unlikely that the two sides are not going to come together. Anushka Singh is asking, why is the Shiv Sena ditching the BJP? Anushka, as I just said, it's very unlikely that the Shiv Sena is going to ditch the BJP. We've seen the Shiv Sena do this many times before, going to the brink, threatening the BJP, taking pot shots at the BJP, and then finally aligning with the BJP. We saw it just before the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. We saw it before the 2019 Vidhan Sabha elections, and we're likely to see the same thing. Mohammad Yusuf Khatri says, can the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra be from Shiv Sena? Again, Mohammad, this entirely depends on the BJP and how much pressure the Shiv Sena brings it to bear. As of now, it seems highly unlikely that the BJP is going to agree to this. We're also getting some more questions coming in from YouTube itself. So let's have a look at that to see what those questions are. Okay. Roy Chaudhary 86. Do you forecast Congress gaining grounds after this assembly elections, or do you forecast some other party occupying the position of opposition in national politics? Well, I think, Roy, that obviously the Congress has done somewhat better in Haryana. In Maharashtra, they've actually fallen to the number 4 position. So there is a possibility that we'll see perhaps a little bit more of some kind of movement or activity within the Congress. But given the way the Congress functions, I don't think it will be dramatically different from earlier. I think the Congress will continue to remain a somewhat inert opposition party, and the real challenge to the BJP will continue to come from regional and smaller parties. Okay, let's see now. Muhammad Ali, I think this is an X factor between Congress and NCP to try to gang up against the BJP Shiv Sena. Not quite. I mean, I think the Congress and NCP, their leaders claim they're in touch with the Shiv Sena, but I think they're also pretty realistic that this is really more than anything else to put pressure on the BJP. And I don't think anybody for a minute thinks that the ultimate outcome of all this will not just end up being yet another example of the BJP and the Shiv Sena coming together. Now, someone called DNLY Buff is asking, why is BJP not agreeing to the agreement as agreed? Well, the point is that the BJP and Shiv Sena had agreed to a 50-50 arrangement for the distribution of seats in the assembly. So that's what they had spoken about. So by that formula, both sides should have fought 144 seats each. Of course, that didn't end up happening. The BJP ended up fighting about 160 seats with its allies, and the Shiv Sena at 124. The Shiv Sena was already the junior partner in the alliance before the election. So in a sense, the 50-50 formula had been done away with, which is why the BJP is now saying, why are you now raising this after the election? Shiv Sena's response to this is, look, you wanted more seats because you had greater compulsions. We agreed to give it to you, but that doesn't mean that the 50-50 formula is still not valid. Okay, last question, if we can take from somebody called Mad Music. Will Congress, NCP and Shiv Sena give better government in Maharashtra than BJP and SS? Look, that's a very complex question to answer, to say who can give better governance. Obviously, both sides will have their own view. But one would just say this, that the Congress, NCP, Shiv Sena arrangement, if it ever happens, which I don't think it will, is going to be highly unwieldy, because you will have two parties that are, or two groups that are very, very opposed to each other coming together just to keep the BJP out. And if they're going to form some arrangement where they support the Shiv Sena from the outside and try to run a government, it could end up being an extremely unstable and unhappy marriage, somewhat of the kind that we saw happen in Karnataka, where the Congress and the JDS came together to keep out the BJP. But there at least the Congress and the JDS were broadly fellow travelers ideologically. Here, Shiv Sena coming together with Congress and NCP will really be like trying to mix oil and water. On that note, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us on this live YouTube chat. Do tune in to our YouTube channel, where we have many, many more such specials for you. Thanks for watching. Signing off.